y'all, it is Flower Friday.
Hey everybody.
Welcome. We are so glad to have you joining us today. My name's Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry.
Hi there.
We are designers at Monroe Home, where we teach you to transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's exactly right. And we have got a really neat fall wreath for you today. So I am excited to make this one, aren't you?
Yes, I am so excited. So thank y'all so much for joining us today. When you hop on, just make sure that you say, hey, if you're watching live, let us know that you're watching live. Just put live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. And make sure to let us know where you're watching from.
That's right.
So we have a super fun show for you today. I'm excited about this one. This one's really, I want to call it a shabby fall wreath.
Yes, it is kind of a shabby fall
Kind of a
wreath.
shabby.
That's right. The colors are so pretty. And they're a little different than your typical fall colors, but they are very popular this year and I love them.
That's right. So we're going to be incorporating some of the new fall color combinations for 2019.
Yes.
If you have not seen those yet,
Oh, they are gorgeous.
They are. And just stop by any of the craft stores. They're starting to put out all of their fall inventory.
Yes,
and there's some really fun color combinations.
They're beautiful
colors.
The ones that we're going to be using today, we're going to have some plums and some what do you call that? Rose, maybe?
Well, it's kind of
a blush.
Almost a blush. I don't know if you can see
Aren't these
well,
gorgeous? These are just beautiful.
Yeah, they even have a little bit of a sage color in the middle.
And then we've got some green that we're going to be using. So it's just, oh, and purple. Purple, I love purple for fall. Isn't that gorgeous?
Hey, everybody. Yeah.
Yep, and just some pretty colors. Sorry, we're trying to turn the sound down. We'll get it.
All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for hopping on. Hey, Joan. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Deborah and Leslie. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. And if you are new to watching us, let us know that this is your first time so that we can make sure to welcome you.
And did you show them the purple that we're using? It's almost an eggplant
yes, it's
color.
kind of an eggplant. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this. I just love these colors. They are just gorgeous.
That's
gorgeous
right. So y'all
colors.
make sure that you share this video. Let all your friends know that we're live for Flower Friday.
Yes.
And we'll go ahead and get started on this fun wreath.
That's right.
So let's show you what we're working with. We've got an 18-inch grapevine wreath base.
That's right.
And then I have some pretty ribbons that we're going to be using. This is the Mckenzie Child's ribbon that we've used this a couple times in the past.
Yes, we have.
I'm really in love with this right now.
I am too, and I just thought that it would just give a little extra to this one, so we're gonna use it.
And I've got some just striped. This is a 2.5 inch. It's almost a sheer. It's kind of it's
it's interesting. I like that.
But it is really interesting. I like that. I like the variations in the colors. And then I've got a couple of 1.5 inch ribbons that we're going to use. Now these ribbons right here, they came from a company online called Ampelco. It's Ampelco, ampelco.com. And then I think I'm going to be using a little bit of this plaid. I'm not going to use a whole lot in there, but I might throw a few loops of that in there too.
Yeah, just a few. I think that will
Hey Doris, thanks for hopping on today.
Yes.
Hey Sherry and Susan, happy Friday.
Yay.
We are glad that it's Friday. So
yes.
Let us know what y'all have planned for the weekend.
Yes. How many of you all have kids that have started back to school? Amanda's little one started kindergarten. We
did.
But she has done great and she loves it, don't she?
I know.
She came home the very first day talking about her new best friend.
She made a best friend.
Yeah, so that
made a mama's heart happy.
Brings tears to my eyes, but that is just precious.
Yeah, y'all mamas know that have sent your baby off to kindergarten.
Oh yeah, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
I remember sending this baby off to kindergarten, and it was not an easy time.
No.
I cried. Oh my goodness, I cried and watched the clock all day that day.
No.
And she was having a ball, but I was the one that was sitting there watching that clock.
Yeah, well, that's
Could
how
not
I felt
wait
too.
to get there. Yeah.
Luckily, she only goes until 12 o'clock, so it's only half a day.
Yeah,
but I was
good.
still watching the clock until 12 o'clock.
Yep. But they are Getting big on us.
Hey guys, thank y'all for joining us. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that.
Yes, we do appreciate it.
So I'm going to go ahead and start making my bow. Now I am using a bow dabber bow maker to make this bow. I've got some 26 gauge wire that I'm using. Like I said, I have this beautiful Mckenzie Child's ribbon.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
I'm going to make my tails about 14 inches, so there'll be 28 inches total.
Yes.
So that's what they look like before I fold them over. And now I am going to go ahead and dovetail my ends. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. And I'm going to do all of my tails the same way.
Yeah, we're just going to do them all the same today.
Yes.
I love this ribbon because it's got that gold on the other side.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but do you have wire cutters?
I do. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm trying, y'all, I'm trying not to ruin all of my scissors. So I'm trying not to cut the wire with my scissors because she gets on to me, y'all get on to me. Everybody gets on to me.
Everybody gets on to her.
For ruining my scissors.
Oh. Yeah, we could never find any that cut ribbon.
Yeah, I miss them all.
But I can't say that it's just her, because if I'm in a really big hurry for something, sometimes I'll do it too, and I know that's a big no-no.
So I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to cut my second ribbon the same way.
That is just so pretty to me, the way
really
that it's got sheer in between, like stripes, and then it's just so interesting.
It's got some gold. Really pretty shiny gold.
Yes,
metallic.
It's just so pretty.
It is.
And it's going to be perfect with these colors that we're going to be using.
And I'm going to use, and this is pretty too.
Isn't that pretty with the gold?
And what I love about that ribbon is you can really use it fall or Christmas.
Christmas, exactly.
And I love anything that is transitional like that.
Yes, sir. What all are you working on right now? If you make wreaths, are y'all working on your fall and Christmas, or still working on late summer? What are you doing? Of course, we've moved into fall and Christmas already.
Yeah. Which, I've mentioned this before, but fall are my favorite. I love doing fall
Which I do love. Now, you know, everybody knows that summer's my time, but I do love making the fall and Christmas wreaths. They are, I really do love them. In fact, we've got an order coming in soon of some more Christmas wreaths and Christmas swags and all of that. So, because we've just about gone through what we have.
All right, so I'll go ahead and tell y'all what I'm doing. So I just stick this in my bow dabra. If you don't have a bow dabra and you make a lot of bows, I would suggest that you check this out and try it out because I love it.
We do love it.
So I'm making these loops about 6 inches. Now I'm not measuring, but I'm guessing they're about 6 inches. The great thing about this is it doesn't have to be perfect.
No, no it doesn't. And you know, I was thinking about this the other day because I made a bow and some of them were different sizes, but you know, to me that's what makes it look more handmade and just like it's supposed to when they're not exactly perfect. Yeah. You know, you don't want them to be exactly perfect.
So I'm going to try something out. Somebody on YouTube suggested, because they see me throw my ribbon on the floor, they suggested that I put like a container or something down there and just throw it in the container and then they don't roll on the floor. So we're going to give that a try.
We're going to try it. That's a good idea. Maybe. We're going to see.
If it's a good idea.
We're going to see, yeah.
I think it is, though.
It seems like it, yeah.
Sounds like it would be.
And speaking of YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we would love for you to. We are on YouTube, Grace Monroe Home, so please go and subscribe.
So what I'm doing now, I'm just alternating my ribbons. So I have my plaid and then my striped. So now I'm going to start on my 1.5 inch.
I do love that.
Oh yeah, I do too.
That is just really
and
striking.
I know that ribbon is available in 2.5 inch.
But I kind of like it in the 1.5. Yes, it is available in 2.5, and I may have to order some of that too.
Yeah.
But I do really love that.
All right, I think her tip is a good one.
It is working, isn't it? Well, one of yours just bounced out.
And I know we've said before we've had all kinds of contraptions.
Yeah, that's a good word.
To keep our ribbon in order.
Yes, my husband made one and it worked. It was great. It's just
Listen, it's not the mechanism that's the problem.
It's not.
us.
It's us. Exactly. It's just quicker to me just to throw it on the floor. But I do love this little bucket idea. That works.
Let's see. Let's see. I do have some questions on here. Yes, Susan, the striped ribbon. She was asking in the comments if the striped ribbon is from Ampelka Ribbons.
It is. It sure is. They've got it in that green, and then they've also got it in this, in the orange. So that's pretty too. But
if you can't tell, we're Southern.
We're Southern. It's the orange one.
We're from Alabama.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
We're from
I realized it when it came out of my mouth what it sounded like, but so I tried to correct it.
No, she's gonna get mad at me for making fun of her.
Yeah, hey, I'm used to being made fun of.
Hey, I do it too.
And you know what is terrible? I have to tell you this. You don't realize that I was born in Alabama, but I was raised in North Carolina and went to school all 12 years in North Carolina. Well, I had one of my reunions, one of my mini high school reunions, and the first one that I went back after I moved back to Alabama, I guess I had been here maybe 5 or 6 years, I don't know, several years, and they all made fun of the way that I talked. Because apparently I talk a whole lot different than I did in high school. Who knew? Because I guess it rubs off. I did not realize that.
That's deep south.
It is. It really is. And I mean, North Carolina's considered. And
we got some southern,
but yeah,
some southern ladies watching. Let's see, Mississippi. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I just realized I don't have my apron on. Uh-oh.
Well, we match.
We match, yes.
Look at that.
You could have told me I didn't have my apron on.
Well, you can go get your apron if you want to.
Good. Let me go get it, because
It's
I
just
really
right
don't want glue all over me. I really, really don't want glue all over me.
Yeah, it's just hanging right over there.
Yep. I usually don't forget this.
All right, so I'm just fluffing out my bow. Just going to make it big and pretty. Get everything where I wanted it. So we got some North Carolina folks, some Tennessee folks, Florida. We got a lot of South Carolina.
A lot of southern people. Yay.
Well,
we love everybody though.
Those of us here in the South, we like wreaths. So we know we have
Yep. We definitely do. Yep, I do love that. That is pretty.
Do you want to finish fluffing?
Yeah, I'll finish fluffing, and I do think I want a smaller one if we've got enough of.
Yeah.
I mean, even just a couple of loops.
Yeah, I might have to just do a few loops. Actually, her little tip, I can't remember who gave me the tip on YouTube, but whoever it was, thank you very much.
Thank you. It did work.
That worked.
It sure did.
Got some Louisiana folks watching.
Oh, yeah, Louisiana. Louisiana. Yep.
What, you stole my wire cutters again.
Did I? Excuse me.
Oh,
whose wire cutters?
They're her wire cutters.
They're mine. Yep.
I borrowed them, but then you took them.
Then
out.
I took them away. Yes. That's exactly right.
Susan asked what you did to your finger.
Oh, Susan. Oh my goodness. Well, I will just be honest. I was excited about, I had just gotten some stuff in, and so I wanted to hurry up to get out to my shop to work on a wreath. So, but I had to make a salad for supper. So I was trying to hurry and cut the salad, and instead I cut the lettuce.
Oh, the lettuce. Okay.
And instead I cut the end of my finger. And it's not too good. It hurts really bad.
She did not go and get stitches.
I didn't, but I probably should have. But my daughter, my youngest daughter is a nurse, and so she took care of it, so I'm okay. But that did teach this old girl a lesson, not to get in such a hurry when you have a sharp instrument in your hand. So I won't be doing that again.
Yeah. Now this is just going to be a real small one. Is that okay with you?
Yes, I just want just a little bitty one.
Let's see. Belinda saw that you did not have your
My
apron, and she said that she thought you were celebrating with no apron day.
Oh, well, if I wasn't working with glue, maybe. But, yeah, I really just don't want, and I tend to get it all over me. So.
Hey, Carolyn, first-time viewer. Welcome. We're so glad to have you watching live with us.
Yes, we are. Welcome, Carolyn. Thank you for taking your time to watch us.
Okay, Minnie, what we're doing, we're making bows. I'm using a Bow Dabber bow maker.
Yes.
We don't tell you every step here on Flower Friday, but we give you an overall view of what we're doing as we're making our wreaths. Now, we do have our Design with the Pros Club, where we teach you step by step how to make designer wreaths that you can sell on Etsy or eBay or on your own website and make a good profit.
Yes, and we also teach you how to go about selling online, since that's what we have done for the last 12 years. So we kind of know about that stuff, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
We do. We've learned.
We know all the pitfalls and all the things to avoid.
Yes. So we try to make it easier so that y'all don't have to.
Yeah, so you don't have to go through what we have gone through, because sometimes it was like beating our head up against the wall. But it worked, so.
Yes, and we learned a lot.
We did. And sometimes you have to go through stuff to learn.
That's right. Sylvia, that is an 18-inch. You
Yes.
could use a 14. You could use a 16.
You could.
Either one.
Yep.
Now, what I'm doing, I'm putting this is a 12-inch tail, and then I'm going to put my loops right on top of it. My loops are about 5 inches. Again, I'm not measuring, but I would say, about 5 inches.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and start.
That's what I'm going to do. That was what I was just thinking about.
Well, because I'm just finishing this one. It'll just be a little accent bow.
Yes, and I have got these pretty magnolia leaves that actually came in a pick with some other stuff, but I am going to start putting these in.
And now, if you want step-by-step bow tutorials, you can go on our YouTube channel, and you can search our YouTube channel at Grace Monroe Home, and we do have lots of tutorials on how to use the Bow Dabber, and they're really close-up videos on how to make the bows.
Exactly. They show you step by step, so that's a good thing to do, because it really is an amazing little thing there.
Donna, we sell our wreaths on our website at gracemonroehome.com. So you can shop on the website, and then you can also see all of our tutorials.
Yeah, all our tutorials, and you can join our group.
Well, you can't join the group right now.
Well, not right now. Yes, right now it's closed, but if it wasn't closed, you could join the group. But you can get on the wait list.
Yeah, you can join the wait list.
Yeah, which is a great thing.
All right, so I don't have a lot of the plaid, so I'm going to leave the plaid out of this one, but I think it'll be pretty even.
Yeah, I'm missing one. Did I drop one of my magnolias?
Thank you, Debbie. She says she loves the bow.
Oh, it is pretty, isn't it? Y'all, I'm missing one of my magnolia. There it is. I knew I had the right amount. So there we go.
All right, so this is just a little accent bow. And I'm going to fluff that out while she's putting her flowers in, or her magnolia leaves.
My magnolia leaves, yep. And now, where are my others? Here they are. And what I'm doing right now is basically I'm going around the outside of my wreath so that I can get the shape. And I've got several little things that I'm going to use here just to give me the shape that I want.
Betty, we do have a Surebonder coupon. It is good through September, I believe. You can go to their site at surebonder.com, and you can use the promo code Grace Monroe. Is it Grace Monroe?
It's Grace 30, I think.
I believe it's Grace 30.
Grace 30.
Grace 30. Grace, and then the number 30. GRACE 30.
Yes.
And that'll get you 30% off of your coupon code. Now that is at surebonder.com, and that is where we where we get our skillet. Gosh, I can't talk today. Sorry.
Yes.
Our glue skillet and our glue pellets. So
That's
they are
right.
very, very generous to give our Grace Monroe Home
Yes,
viewers
they really are.
a discount.
They are. We love Surebonder. And if you don't have a skillet, I would highly recommend one if you make wreaths.
Yes. And Diane said, how did you get your name? Well, Diane, that is a good question.
Yeah.
That is the middle names of my children. I have an Olivia Monroe and a Stella Grace. So we put the names together, Grace Monroe Home, because we do home decor. Now, I will say that we did that about 3 years ago. We completely rebranded our business. We were Pedal Pushers Designs before that.
For years and years and years.
For years and years. So y'all may have followed us through that. But there were so many Pedal Pushers designs that we decided to be a little bit creative.
Yeah, we did.
And we wanted to incorporate the family into our business. So
that's right.
So that is how we came about our name.
Yeah, and we loved it. We knew it was right.
Oh, Belinda said that Hobby Lobby now has the skillet, and you can use a 40% off coupon.
Hey,
so
that is awesome.
Too.
Yay. I did not know that. I did not know that they had it. That is
good to know. Now, I don't know if all of the stores have them, but I have had several of you mention that that they do have it. Now, I don't know if they take coupons on the Sherbonner items, but you can just check with your individual store and find out about that.
I did not realize that. Or if I did, I had forgotten it.
Maria, those flowers came from Michael's?
Most of them are from Michael's. I did get one bush that I'm going to be using from Hobby Lobby. I'll show you which one that one is. And then my hydrangeas that I will be using came from Joann's.
Yeah, and the silicone pad that we've got here, this mat, this came from Sherbonner, and it's a great.
Yes.
It's excellent because the glue just wipes right off. So I love this. This is actually like one of my favorite.
It probably is. I mean, well, next to the glue skillet.
Tools, I guess you could call it a tool. It's one of my favorites.
Yes. And as you see, all I've been doing, and we do keep our stems long. I know people always ask us, why do you keep your stems long? And we do that so that we can control, where we're putting it. And you don't ever, if you're making wreaths, you don't ever want to cut them short and stick them right to the wreath. You want to add dimension. And so that's why we do leave them long. Plus, you also... with them long, they stay, you glue the end about an inch up, and then as you're pushing it and weaving it through the grapevine, the glue comes up the stem, and it also gets on every little piece of the grapevine, and that helps hold it. We never have any issues with stuff falling out or anything like that. And especially this girl doesn't, because she puts so much glue.
No,
But
if you get a wreath that I make, you can rest assured that
it's going to be glued in.
Nothing's going to fall out of it. Because I'm going to make sure that there is some glue in that thing.
That's exactly right.
Amy, those leaves that she's using are magnolia leaves.
Yes, they actually came... Which bush did they came on a bush? Here is the bush. I know you can't really see now, but it was this bush from Hobby Lobby. No, it wasn't. Sorry. It was a pick that I got from Michael's that the magnolia leaves were in. I tend to do that sometimes. This was what the pick looked like when it had everything on it. It had several things in the berries and the magnolia leaves, and then the these lotus pods. And I just took them apart, and I'm using the different elements in it.
Yeah, and that's a good tip. We don't throw anything away.
No, sir.
If it looks like it can be used again, we will save it.
Yes.
So just because
I don't even throw stems away.
If you say you use the berries and the flowers off of this, and all you had left was that, well, to me, that's a beautiful leaf that I could use, in something else.
Yes.
So I'll keep like a container. We keep it like a plastic clear container with all the little things, little leftover things like leaves or little berries.
And I'll show you even the leftover stems when you cut like this. I'm not going to cut it this long. I may cut it about halfway. Well, that's still a stem on this bush that I can use for something. So I always cut all of the stems off and I keep them. I always grab a handful of them in case I need them, and I just keep them handy so that because they're great for like putting fruit on and that kind of thing if you're going to use fruit and stuff like that. Okay, let me show you this. These are spider mums. Is that not beautiful? I hope you can see the colors in it. Amanda showed it earlier, but I just absolutely love this. Oh,
What do you need?
my wire cutters.
Sorry.
Yep, there you go. All right.
I was like, what do you need?
Yep.
What I do now?
Yes, ma'am. Took my wire cutters.
Those of you who are just hopping on, welcome. I'll just introduce ourselves again. I'm Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry.
Hey there.
We are wreath designers at Grace Monroe Home, and we are so happy to have you guys watching live with us. Those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes, we are happy that you took your time to watch us.
That's right. This is Flower Friday.
Yes,
so
it
make
is.
sure that you join us on Fridays live on Facebook so that we can have some fun and we can make something beautiful with you.
Yes, we enjoy it. And these, like I said, I've got, how many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 of these mums that I'm just going to be putting around in different spots.
And now I'm just making bows, so this is not going on this wreath.
No, it's not.
No,
sir. Yeah,
how many
wouldn't be
bows is that wreath going to have?
No, we've got a big order that she's working on, so she's making bows for that. I love these colors. Love them. As soon as I saw that these were going to be popular, these colors, I said, that is for me. I love them.
Hello, Gail. Thanks for joining us. We are so happy that you are spending time with us today.
We are.
Yeah, the new color combinations for fall, we talked on it just a little bit. They're very interesting, and of course, I love traditional fall colors, but it is nice to kind of play around with some of these combinations.
Yes, it is. I'm going to add my picks in so that I got some of my little berries. And you'll see that I'm putting them in this way because I want a lot of my things to be in the center. I don't want a big hole, your typical wreath. I want this to be a little different. So I do it that way and have it hanging down into the center or going up so that it's fuller.
Yeah.
Or more fuller, more full, whichever.
Full.
One of those.
One of those.
Yeah.
I think you're getting your point across. So
I am. Hopefully, that's what counts.
That's the important thing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what I'm going to put in next here. I think I'll go ahead and put my green peonies in. These are so pretty.
Yeah.
I was tickled to see that green was back.
Yeah, sage green. We have always used a ton of sage. The last few years, though, I don't feel like it's been quite as popular.
It hasn't.
This year,
it made me sad.
Yeah, I love sage green.
Because it's just one of those colors that goes with a lot.
Yeah.
You can use a lot of different color combinations with it. You can do gold and sage, and that's always pretty. And then, of course, these colors. So I love it.
Hey, Hannah. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Bobby. Trina said it's looking beautiful already.
Aw, thank you, Trina.
Okay, well, I'm back to cutting my scissors or cutting my wire with my scissors.
Oh, and I don't
it's
guess
a lost
I
cause.
have another.
It's fine.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fine. I mean, you can just buy cheap scissors and then,
there you go. I knew I had some more here.
I mean, I like cutting my wire with my scissors.
I know you do, because it's quicker, and
It's
I
quick.
understand that. I do fuss at her, but I do understand it. Sometimes it,
Yeah.
you know,
You just buy a bunch of
you
Dollar
just buy
Tree scissors.
extra.
And then,
Yep, that's the truth.
I mean, if just for cutting ribbon. I mean, I could understand if you were cutting fabric and
Yeah,
but for just ribbon, just
Uh-uh.
those Dollar Tree scissors are fine.
Yeah, they really are. Now, wire cutters, that's something I don't.
Oh no, we don't skimp on wire
I
cutters.
don't skimp on my wire cutters because I use them every day. So,
Let's see. Robbie's asking, are the full wreaths or the C wreaths more popular? She's talking about crescent wreaths, which
The
are the ones that
crescents.
are kind of one-sided, either left or right. We typically do ours on the left. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because I'm left-handed. I don't know.
no, I think they just look better that
Well-
way. I don't know why, because I'm right-handed and I still
Yeah,
do
you
them
do
this
too.
way. Unless I'm doing mirrored, and then I don't. But I don't know that either is more popular.
Well-
I think it's just depends. I think more people are probably doing the crescent.
Well, I think
Now-
the crescent are popular right now because I think that they almost have a kind of a farmhouse type.
Yeah, maybe so, because
it's
there's not.
stylistically, they
You
became
could show
popular.
them. I don't know if we can take it down without.
Yeah, I'll
but you
take it
could
down.
show it. Okay.
Because of the whole farmhouse
Mhm.
trend. They are really trendy right now, but it's just personal preference. They're both
I
popular.
think it is.
I mean,
yeah.
people are always going to love round wreaths. They've been around forever, so they're not going out of style.
No,
But
no.
I love the crescent shaped wreaths.
Yeah, and I do too. I love making them too.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's just
This is one that she's talking about. It's like a crescent. It's a C. We call it a C.
yeah, and that's the one we did. We're doing this month in our Design with the Pros club. So,
But
yes,
I love them.
I think it's
they're both popular.
yeah, they are.
And if you're making wreaths to sell them, you really want to have a good
Some of both.
some of both in your inventory,
That one down here.
because you're going to have people that love a traditional round wreath, and then you're going to have ones that want a more trendy, style of the crescent, wreath,
Yes,
the C
for
wreath.
sure.
Yeah, she's asking. Everybody's telling me what kind of scissors that I should get.
Yeah, well, hey, that might be good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I just lost my lotus pod. Hold on a second. Fortunately, they're
Val-
not real.
Valerie, let's see. Are the green things a flower or a pod? If you're talking about these, that's a peony. That's a flower.
Yeah, those are peonies.
Now there are some pods. Were you going to use these big ones or no?
I don't think so. I think I'm just going to use these little
Okay.
ones. Those, they're I like them, but they're just a little large. Boy, that one just hit something. When I cut it.
Yep, she's throwing things over here.
Yeah.
We can get dangerous in here.
Yes, we can.
Dangerous in the wreath
Yes,
studio.
we can. Probably not a good idea. Okay, got one more. This one. And you'll see I've kind of got these in the center just so that they're a little focal point. They're bringing your eye into the center. Since you've got three that are just alike, it's going to kind of draw your eye in. And that's what I want with this. So, but this one I need to pull out just a little bit. There we go.
Amy is asking what kind of glue is in the glue pot. Well, that is actually it's made by Surebonder, and they're called glue pellets. Let's see if I have any handy.
We've got a big box. I don't have a bag, I don't think, but you can show them. Here's a. We buy it by the huge 25-pound box.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's little glue diamonds or pellets, and you just pour them in your glue skillet. They melt really quickly. They take about 5 minutes to melt when it's full, and it's great. We love it.
Yes, we do.
It's much, in my opinion, It is so much better than using a glue gun.
Oh my goodness. To me, well, you've got both your hands free. And that just makes all the difference.
Hey Leslie, thanks for hopping on with us.
These are mums that were on this bush from Hobby Lobby. I know you can't tell much, but
Yeah.
but I loved that bush.
From that view, it's looking like it's seen better days.
Yeah,
It's a little,
it is little pitiful looking, but anyway.
but I told you we save everything. So.
We do.
Because you never know when you may need it.
That's exactly right.
Sometimes we just have to make ourselves throw stuff away,
Yeah.
honestly.
We really do.
Probably save too much.
No doubt about it. Alright, I'm going to put some of my beautiful purple
Yes, and we
roses.
love
Aren't
to use
these
purple
oh, I just love purple
in
for
fall flowers, or fall wreaths.
Yeah, I just think that they just add in that perfect color. So I was so happy to see how popular it is this year.
Oh, it's looking really pretty.
Well, thank you very much.
They love the color combination.
Oh, I'm telling you. It is gorgeous. I'm going to turn it this way just 1 second, and I will turn it right back in just a minute for you all, but I just needed to see. Hopefully you can see again.
Oh, Susan was asking. Susan, I think she forgot to put it on there.
What?
She was asking where you're going to use my
Oh,
second
heck,
bow.
fire, yes.
Y'all, I worked hard on this bow.
Yes, I forgot. Sorry. Thank you, Susan.
She's the one that told me make a second bow.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry about that. I was about to forget my second bow. I am so glad you said something.
See, y'all have to keep us on
Let's
track.
see.
Those of you who
Where
are
do I
watching
wanna
live,
put it?
you have to keep us on track
Put it up
sometimes.
here.
Because we get distracted.
Yes,
and
we do. I start talking, and you know, I'm one of those that can't hardly talk and do something at the same
chew
time.
gum.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. But with
Becky
this
said, "What are
gorgeous-
you using to make the bows?" Becky, we are using a Bow Dabra bow maker. You can find those at it's just a little contraption. It's about between $10 and $15 depending on where you get it. You can find them at pretty much any craft store. Most craft stores carry them. You can get them on Amazon. I've even seen them at our local Walmart.
Yeah.
So they're very easy to find. It's a great tool to have, especially if you make a lot of bows. It kind of allows your hands to not have to work.
Yes, yes.
Quite
Mine
so
used
hard.
to get so cramped holding everything, and this way they don't. Okay.
So yeah, it's
I'm
called a
gonna
Bow
go ahead
Dabra
and-
bow maker, and I highly recommend it. Trisha says, another beauty.
Aw, thank you. Okay. Right now I'm just adding some hydrangeas around in places just to kind of fill in. Uh-oh. Sounds like she's rearranging over there.
I just dropped a shelf.
Uh-oh. That's
okay.
all.
I'm okay.
Just a shelf. She's okay.
Just a shelf on my foot, but it's okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was actually looking for some more burlap, but I think we're out.
Are we?
So, I'll have to finish this bow later. It's
Well,
okay.
we must be. I thought that, yeah, we must not have any.
Hey, Paula. Thanks for watching with us. Betty Faye said, this is my cup of tea. Mine
Aw, thank you, Betty Faye. I appreciate that. It is mine too. I love all the different wreaths that I see, but there is nothing like just a floral wreath to me. I love them.
Now, I called that shabby, but now I'm kind of changing my mind. I don't think that's the style.
What do you think?
I think it's more... I don't even know. I'm gonna have to think about that. What style do you think?
Is that good or is that bad that
No,
you don't know?
It's good. I was just thinking in my mind when I saw the colors. I was thinking.
Yes, because it does. It
shabby.
does have those kind of colors, but
the ribbon kind of makes it a little more modern, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just adding a few little pine cones around. Then I'm going to turn it this way really quick. I won't leave it here very long.
And those of you who are just hopping on, you can always go back and watch the replay. We'll have it posted both on our Facebook page and on YouTube, where you can watch it from the beginning and see all the fun we've had.
Yes. And I've got these little ones. I think I'm going to add a few of those. I couldn't decide if I wanted to or not.
Yeah, that purple it's almost like an eggplant.
It is.
Very
Yeah,
dark purple.
it is.
I like it.
Now I'm kicking your bucket down here for your ribbon.
Well, we'll have to move it out of the way.
There we go. I don't know. What do you think? I kind of like them.
Yeah,
I
like them.
They're kind of interesting.
Let's see. Alice said, "I love those colors. It is gorgeous."
I do too. I do too. Thank you. I've still got flowers. That means I got some more stuff to put in.
So the bigger the better, right?
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea.
No, it's not, and that's okay. Everybody's different.
Yes, I usually go by the bigger is better.
Yeah. Yeah. And she
Go
gets that
big
from
or
her
go
mama.
home.
Yeah, she gets that from her mama. That is definitely our mantra.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to add some of these little
The wispy
faux
hay.
wispy grasses.
It's like a hay or something. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
wheat. Yeah, just to kind of give it some movement in there. So there we go.
A little bit of glue.
Yeah, I know we got some.
And so one of the things, the reason that she's adding the wheat in there is to give the wreath dimension. That's something that we're really, really big on, and that we teach all of our students, that you don't want your wreath you don't want all your flowers just facing forward. You don't want to put them. A mistake that I see a lot of people make is putting the flower head right on the grapevine.
Here it is.
You really want to make sure that your wreaths have dimension, and that you do face your flowers in different directions, so that it almost looks like it's natural, like it's growing.
That's always my goal, is to make it look like you would possibly, like it could be found in nature.
Yeah, and even though we use different color combinations that are a little bit more on trend, I guess you could say, we still try to make our wreaths timeless.
Yes.
We keep that traditional look, that these are floral wreaths. These will be popular forever, know, and they really do have that timeless quality.
Yep. I'm just straightening out my bow.
Yeah, I think you need something right here.
Yes, I do. I do.
Of course, I'm just seeing it from the side.
Like this one. Yeah, I think it definitely does. It's hard to tell when you're looking at it from the side like this. And then I think I'm gonna put another hydrangea in.
Yeah, and if you'll just put a little where that bottom flower, put one just a little
Oh yeah,
something on the
right
side.
there,
Yeah.
right here.
On both sides, I feel like.
Yeah,
it needs
I
a
think
little
so
something.
too. I think you are right. Thank you very much. Because that is one thing, we don't want to leave a hole.
But now you have to fix the ribbons.
Yep. Yes, I got those messed up. And we definitely don't want to hide these pretty ribbons. Okay. I think I'm going to add some of my small ones on here.
Yeah, that's what you need down there. I'm really
Mhm.
loving this. I think this is my style.
Yes, it is. I already know what you're going to say.
I bet y'all do too.
I bet y'all know exactly what she's going to say.
This one may end up on my door. We'll have
Yep.
to see. Or somewhere in my house, because I have wreaths everywhere.
Yes.
I really do. I have
we
wreaths in my
both do.
kitchen. I have 2 wreaths in my kitchen. I have them all over the place. Hey, I love wreaths.
I love them too. You can't
I
be
love
in this
flowers
business if
in
you don't
general.
love wreaths. That's the truth. Okay.
Yeah, Amy said, I know whose store it's going on.
Yep, exactly.
We'll see if I can part with it. If I can part with it, it will be for sale on our website.
Yeah.
But it's time that I put a new wreath up.
Yep. Straighten out that bow for me on that side, and I will straighten out this one. And then I think we may have a completed one here.
I'm kind of sideways, so I can't
I
really
know,
see what
it's
I'm
hard
doing.
to, yes, it's hard to see. But that's all right. Isn't that
This says it
pretty?
is very beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. I was just going to try these kind of curl just a little bit, just to see. But I may leave them straight, I don't know. That's the good thing about wired ribbon.
Yeah.
You can kind of do them any way you want to.
And I do love the 1.5 inch because you can curl it or twirl it, or
Yes.
there's a lot you can do with it.
Yep. And I am glad that we couldn't decide on the Mckenzie Child ribbon.
We almost didn't use that
We almost
ribbon.
didn't use it, but I am really, really glad we did.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yep. So what do y'all think? There it is. I've got glue. See why I needed my apron? I've got it all over me.
And
And
we're
I
stuck.
think I did it to the...
You glued it to
Yeah,
the thing.
I glued it to the thing. There we go.
So we have not cut the stems off the back. We will go back. You notice
You see
that we
all
keep
the
all of the
stems?
stems long.
Yep.
Like we said earlier, you want to keep them really long so that you can maneuver
You
your
have...
stems.
Yes,
so that you can,
exactly.
because
Because once you cut them short, they're cut. So if you decide you need to pull it out, you can't because you've already cut it too short. So this way you can move them in and out or however you need to. And if you need, if one is already glued solid and you need to move it, all you have to do is get a hairdryer, do it on low, and you can soften up that glue and pop it out if you need to.
And so we'll go through and we'll cut off all the backs, clean it up, make sure there's no glue anywhere, make sure that there are no stems that could scratch a door. We always make sure that we do that, so that's really important.
Yes.
But I do love the way that it turned out.
Yep. I love those colors. Aren't they gorgeous?
Yes. So this is one of the new color trends for fall.
Yes, it
Y'all,
is.
you know, stop by your local craft stores. I know Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Old Time Pottery. Several of the stores that already have their fall inventory out. So go check out the new color combinations because there's a lot of unique and interesting combinations that
there are
just really going to be popular this year and just really pretty. And it's going to be that way for Christmas too. So
I
be
know.
prepared
I'm so excited
for a very for a lot of very
of
unique
different
Christmas trends as well.
It's exciting. Of course, there's nothing like traditional.
Yes.
I mean, now we still love traditional, but it's nice to have something different.
Yeah, it is fun every once in a while
Yes.
to do something a little different.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we
There
thank
you go.
so
This was Flower
much.
Friday.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us for Flower
Yes.
Friday.
That's right.
Have I been holding it upside? I think
No.
I've been holding it wrong.
No, I think it's right.
Maybe. Either
Yeah,
way,
you had it right.
I may have been holding it upside down the whole time.
No, she has not.
If so, I'm sorry. I couldn't see where I was holding it.
No. And if you want to, what was I going to say?
Y'all make sure that you are following
Yes,
our
that's what I
Facebook
was going to
page
say.
so that you are notified when we go live every
Yes.
single Friday.
Exactly.
Also, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We just did a video on YouTube today. We had a fun fall Dollar Tree haul, so make sure you guys
Yes.
head over to YouTube, watch that video because we found so many.
Oh my
really
goodness. Dollar Tree
fun-
has got some good
Yeah.
things right now.
Surprisingly, I was just like blown away by some of the really awesome things that I found there. So check
Yes.
that out. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. Check out our blog at gracemonroehome.com.
Got a lot of things there for you.
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff for you guys. A lot of DIY tutorials and wreath making tutorials and tips.
That's
on
right.
how to make your wreaths and how to sell your wreaths.
That's right.
And
Yep.
if you are interested in learning how to make designer door wreaths, and
Like
these are the
this,
wreaths
step
like
by
this
step.
that you can sell on Etsy, we do have our Design with the Pros Club where we teach you step by step how to make stunning designer wreaths that stand out and really make a statement.
Yes.
We are closed right now, so we're not accepting new members, but you can get on our wait list at gracemonroehome.com. And we will
That's
be
right.
opening pretty soon, so you'll want to know all the fun information about that when we do reopen.
Yes, and you will be one of the first to know if you get on that wait list.
Yes.
That's right.
Y'all have a blessed day. We thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining
Have
us.
a wonderful weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.